Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the balance. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Porter, no luck. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Here's Şengün. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant, right side. Memphis moving it around. Now Walker turned in an outstanding game against New York. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Walker. Morant with the screen on Gordon. Floats it up there for Morant. Blows the alley-oop jam. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Morant with the steal. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
And so it's Houston with it. 6-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season. They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Walker the pass to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Porter finds Smith. And here is Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Porter. And finished off by Morant.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Ja Morant. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bain. Good season for him last year. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Şengün kicks to Porter. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Green, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Walker against Gordon. It's stolen by Smith. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Walker.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And it's Morant missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
They're outside. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Memphis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movements.
Here's Green, following the basket by Ja Morant. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Walker, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Jackson has the open look. Walker against Green. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Smith. Şengün kicks to Porter to end the run. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
The 3 from Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. Morant against Porter. Hits it from 3-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Walker. 10 points for him. Adams trying to free himself up. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Stolen by Walker. Jumps up. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Walker. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis. Walker's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Porter with it. Passes it to Smith. Outside Gordon. Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Buries it from three-point range.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Brooks checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now, here's Clark. Tate with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Jones against Porter. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Walker. He's got 17. He feeds it to Clark. Pass to Walker. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. It's intercepted. And it's Houston on the break. Moving it up. And Tate throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Clark, the pass to Walker. Good, nice job down low. Walker's got 19 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Out left to the wing, from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Picked by Clark. Walker the pass to Clark. The kick out to Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's Christopher. Brooks covering. The kick out to Porter. Over to the wing. Here's Christopher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4. Porter, no luck.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Walker the pass to Clark. It's stolen by Tate. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for Porter. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Tate. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And here's Walker. Fader on the way. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They've got.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Walker comes in for Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. They've got Martin. Gordon is out there with Porter. Then it's Alperen Şengün. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gordon up on top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets-Warriors playoff games, wasn't he?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
To the middle. Kept alive. Lets it go with a three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And Walker's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Driving inside.
Rockets foul.
The Grizzlies have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one falls for Walker. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe great, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
The kick out to Porter. On the wing, Gordon. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
From deep, Walker. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Gordon, the pass to Porter. The Rockets with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Walker. Tate with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Passes it to Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Walker.
Oh, yes! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Now Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Şengün with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Walker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Here's Clark, and it's denied. He's all alone. Here's Tate. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Garuba's checked in, and Jalen Green subbed in for Eric Gordon. And it's the Rockets on the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And the Rockets with possession here. Takes a three. No good, shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Picked by Clark. It's stolen by Tate. And here's the break. Porter outside. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clark. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
9 seconds left in the first half. Tate finds Green. And that one goes long. And so it's Memphis going to the break.
Thanks for tuning in.
Big difference. They're getting to the line. Lots of their points come from free throws. Now, you always love to put the other team in foul trouble.
It's just been a mismatch so far. We'll see if that keeps up. And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Walker in at the 3. Gordon the pass to Green over Jackson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turn an easy shot into a tough one.
Walker with it, now guarded by Porter. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. The shot's good from Smith.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Morant with the screen on Gordon. Walker the pass to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got 5 points so far.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Şengün with the ball. Adams on him. Outside Gordon. Back to Green. That 3 off the mark. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And another miss by Memphis. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside, Walker. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 33 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Porter against Morant. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Morant with the screen on Gordon. Floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Porter. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. There's a screen. And he lobs it up. And Morant throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And the call will go against Houdini. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Garuba's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Walker against Tate, 13 feet away. Count it. And now that's 35 points for Walker.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
He's off on the first.
It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation, and he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Tate against Walker. They double-team Walker. Clock at 6. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter against Jones. And Porter, here we go. And the rejection by Clark. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Walker.
And that one falls for Walker. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Josh Christopher. Good on both. And for Houston, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks to Walker. Jackson with the screen. And it's Walker penetrating. And the dunk by Walker.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Memphis has gotten off 12 shots.
Substitution on the court.
We've got Green. Martin is out there with Smith. And it's Christopher in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Walker the pass to Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Christopher. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green passes to Smith. It's stolen by Jones. And that one drops for him.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Walker surveying the floor. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. On the wing, Green. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. They double-team Walker. Dishes to Jones. Back to Walker. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
To the middle, here's Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morant's got 43 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
From deep, Green. And they'll get another chance. Smith finds Green. Another miss by Houston.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
Here's Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for their franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Conchar subbed in for Jones.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
There's Walker with the 3. Memphis the rebound. There's the 3. Here's Adams. Outside, Walker. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Walker's got 45 points. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
To the inside, Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Green, the pass to Christopher. Offline with his 3.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in.
For the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
They double-team Walker. Pass to Conchar. Morant kicks to Walker. 5 on the clock. Back to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Green, the pass to Christopher. They kick it out to Green. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They get it back. Good work defensively by Smith. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Christopher. Green taking his time here. The Rockets with another miss.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
This game is always changing, and there are fads, there are cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the Rockets now. They could use a bucket, and the layup by Martin. That's 12 points for Martin.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Morant passes to Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Now the pass to Christopher. Smith with a screen on Morant. And it's Smith missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Christopher, guarded by Morant, and the basket by Gordon.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And for Memphis, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Inside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The Rockets shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tight. Here's Gordon. Tillman grabs the miss. And so it's Memphis with it. Clark dishes to Morant. He kicks to Walker. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tillman. Clark outside. Outside, Walker. Just 5 to shoot. It's taken away by Smith.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Walker.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Walker driving the lane, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Walker's got 49 points in the game. 1:03 left in the fourth. Here's Houston now. Porter double team. On the wing, Gordon, guarded by Walker. Left side, Gordon. Another miss by Houston. There's 38 seconds left in the game, and it's Walker penetrating. To the paint. It's taken away by Smith. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Walker the pass to Tillman. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And stolen by Gordon. Porter looking it over. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.